The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but
Oh, he's been... Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Gerrard. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's made its way to him. Bale. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's neat. Bale's cross. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bale. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Chiellini. Cafu will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's going wide left. Foot in, and that's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Mbappe.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Kaka. Stood up well to him there. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Gol per l'Arsenal. Ha segnato al 29esimo minuto, numero 15.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
30 minutes gone. Now it's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now, can they get it back? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cafu.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
An instinctive delivery. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Chiellini. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. That's destined for the flank, back where it came from. He's found space here. Abiati deals with that nice and simple. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Seedorf. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Dembele. And he's there to get it away. Arsenal with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Milan are looking to go forward now.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mbappe. Schlotterbeck. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Arsenal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's in on goal. And a chance! It's hit the upright. And it's Kaka. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he finish? Goal! AC Milan are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected.
Towering header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Bale, Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nakamura is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's been slipped through. Koundé plays a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rashford charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cafu. Pirlo. And it's Kaka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Bale. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dembele. Now it's Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Stam. Oh, easy pickings there. He can run onto that. Plenty to aim. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pirlo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Kaka threads one in. Played out wide. Nakamura. Nakamura. Oh, it's Dembele. Kaka. And it's Bale. And he's worked it through. And it's Pirlo. He's had a shot! Short changes him with that pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a good run down the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, they can break here. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Bale puts the ball in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. That's it. There will be time for no more. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.